Alright, boys and girls, before we get this video going forward, we are going to be announcing a giveaway to members only. It's going to be a Short Bus 360 flasher and a Yakima Bay spin fish. We already did the giveaway winner fishing trip, which you guys will see in a video coming up soon. We went out to Buoy 10. I think Andrew Wood was a giveaway winner. We had a good time. So this is just another, like I said, every few months there's going to be a giveaway. Here it is, guys. All you got to do is comment down below in this member video a topic that you guys want me to discuss in these weekly membership videos, because the conversation pieces, I'm not getting too much feedback on them, and only about half of you guys are watching them. So I'm going to pick a comment, I'm going to pick an idea. My favorite idea is going to be the member giveaway. So come up with an idea. You guys want some how-to videos, you guys want some informational videos for the members only, whatever it is, just comment down below. I'll pick a comment. You'll get the Short Bus flasher and the spin fish. Appreciate you guys for staying tuned.
Pretty cool.
All right, so angler profiles, guys. There's a few questions we're gonna ask.
On the spot here, so forgive me if it's a little bit scratchy, because we wrote these questions sitting in the car 5 seconds ago, and now we're going to try and go for it. See if we can make it through it in one fell swoop.
Number one, what got you into fishing? How old were you?
I was pretty lucky. You're going to hear a lot of different stuff from other guys out there, but I will just be honest, I'm very, very lucky. I grew up in a pretty well-versed fishing family. Pops got me into it. I have pictures of myself before I remember. I actually have one that sticks out in my memory. I'm wearing a bright red shirt by this old Boston whaler that was my dad's boat. You guys see in the videos. And my mom said I was 2 years old, and the shirt just said fun, and I'm holding actually a pretty giant trout that's as tall as me. So Pops got me into it. His dad fished with him, and his great-grandfather actually, or my great-grandfather, his grandpa got him into it. And full circle, that all kind of started in the Northwest around Woodland. There were loggers up there, so pretty cool. So he got me into fishing, and from a very young age, I'd say, yeah, started probably as soon as I could kind of walk.
Number two, describe your fondest fishing memory / experience.
I think it was my introduction to what we would call saltwater. To try to make this brief, I had an Uncle Al, and it was my dad's best friend growing up. He was a commercial crabber, roller net fisherman for rockfish. Believe it or not, I don't even know if this is legal, so don't hold us to it, but he would roller net fish sturgeon even from the northern coast of Northern California all the way up to kind of around Gold Beach area. And from the time I was I think the first time I was out on the ocean, I was probably around 7 or 8. He would take us out there every fall out of Humboldt, out of Eureka. And what stands out is, God, I was a little tyke. I think I was a little older at this point. We'd go out at least once or twice per year, and believe it or not, guys, the salmon fishing out of Northern California for kings, as we're talking in the late 90s, was incredible. Limits every trip, but we had, I was a big dirt bike kid, so we had a couple of dirt bike buddies, my dad and Uncle Alan, and can I say this on film? We were fighting a salmon, nice salmon, 25, 30 pounder, really big fish, and we had some seals chasing our salmon. And we had, we'll just say this, we had one guy with a 22. I was young enough, I'd actually passed the rod off to Dan Anderson, a dirt bike guy, and so he was fighting the fish. I was loading the clips, and my dad was trying to deter the sea lions, obviously not shooting at them, just around them. We ended up getting that fish in. It had a chunk of the tail bitten off, and that was probably one of the coolest experiences, just the whole deal out there in a rough ocean. fighting salmon, fighting seals, fighting the waves. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Number 3. If you had to pick one species / type of fishing, what would it be?
I'm gonna have to go with, I love the salt. I live for the salt. That's why we're actually kind of shooting my profile here in the Bay of San Diego. But I'm gonna have to go with probably some Tidewater silvers. Pitching behind logs and in structure, little hoochie jigs, things like that. Pulling fish off a structure, I think is just really cool. A little more action to it. So I'm gonna go with that, Tidewater silvers.
Number 4. What's on your bucket list moving forward?
I would say one of them, we've been fortunate enough, me and Alex behind the camera right now, we're here doing it right now. We're in San Diego doing some of the blue water stuff, but obviously there's some Great Lakes stuff I think would be really cool to go and see. Kind of a steelhead salmon run that we've potentiated up there. It's a little bit man-made, but I think that would be sweet. But I think on the top of the heap would actually be going down to South America, like Argentina, Patagonia, and chasing some of those just giant kings. Actually, maybe you guys comment below. I'm not sure if they're I've heard a lot of different things. I've heard they're kind of a Sacramento River strain, McLeod. I've heard Columbia around Kalama. I've heard a lot of different things. Maybe if you guys know, comment. But yeah, getting down there and chasing some of those giant kings, both in fresh water and in the salt, would just be a really cool experience. And I think that would be the top of the heap.
Number 5. What's something you do that is unique compared to most? Examples would be techniques, style, etc.
I already catch crap for it on a daily basis when I'm fishing, but when I was actually taught how to fish, and Pops, I don't know if you ever watched this, but if you do, sorry, he still fishes with the reel upside down. I mean, spinning reel, upside down, right-handed reel, but I reel backwards. I'm a right-handed guy, and I hold the pole with my left hand, and I reel with my right hand. So flipped it around to where I actually fish the right way, but just backwards. But believe it or not, up until I would say steelhead fishing in college, caught quite a few fish with how do you describe it? Like goonie style, I don't know. Reel up, just totally bass-ackwards. Yeah, make fun of me for it down below, but that's something that I've always done. It's probably a little bit unique.
Number 6. Bait or hardware?
Ooh. We're gonna go bait, boys. We're gonna go bait. Alex is trying to hold us together behind the camera because we argue about this nonstop, but man, I like I said, we've talked about it. I love the ocean fisheries, and man, you put a good cut plug herring out there, a whole anchovy, in the salt, a good gob of eggs, a good coon shrimp. Shout out Millennial. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do that. You're welcome. I think if you put a piece of good bait down there, it's just hard to beat. It's a pain in the butt. It takes longer. It's dirty. It's messy. But I think it's really tough to beat a good piece of bait, boys. I think it is. You're going to see me out there fishing beads and a lot of stuff, but that's just because I'm lazy, not because I think it's better.